Local news about local people. This is Newslink, Indiana.
Good morning, I'm Chris Bavender. Thanks for joining us. When it comes to the number of handgun permits, turns out Indiana is second only to New York. A survey by the Indianapolis Star found 1 in 15, or about 300,000 Hoosiers, have permits to carry handguns in public. Indiana State Police as well as local departments conduct criminal background checks of applicants. So far this year, around 35,000 permits have been handed out, with 2,100 denied. Historic preservation is a pastime for many in Newcastle, but as Newslink Indiana's Jill Crean shows us, one man's hobby is now on display for the entire community.
In the early 1900s, this part of Newcastle was bustling with activity as the Hoosier Kitchen Cabinet Company had the recipe for success.
Sold over 5 million over a 40-year period, and they were sold all over the United States and in parts of the world.
We had one at home when I was a little girl, and I remember when we got enough money to have our kitchen built in, my mother probably burned the old cabinet.
Now the Hoosier cabinets are being celebrated in Newcastle, and for some, it's a chance to showcase their hobby.
I bought one for $15 and restored it and sold it for $1,700. Just hobby.
Hoosier Kitchen Cabinets is not only a hobby for Don Scott, but a family tradition and obsession as well.
My father worked there for 20 years, 1916 to 1936, and was in charge of the gray room. So he probably had something to do with painting this one. I have another gray one in my home, and I gave my daughter one for her wedding last summer.
Family members who Scott says will remember and appreciate the heritage locked away in the cabinets. In Newcastle, Jill Crean, Newslink, Indiana.
The Hoosier Cabinet Show continues until July 27th at the Arts Center in Newcastle. Now here's Carrie Hazley with a look at our forecast. Carrie?
Thanks, Chris. Well, today will be another scorcher. Today's high will be 88 degrees. We should see partly sunny skies through most of the day today, though as we head into the afternoon and the evening, we could see a few thundershowers. In fact, we are under a slight risk for severe weather. That means that we could see thundershowers with heavy rain, damaging winds, and large hail. There is a change in the forecast, however. In fact, a cold front will move through, and on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, temperatures will be below average. 81 will be the high on Wednesday, 80 on Thursday, and 81 on Friday. Chris?
Thanks, Carrie. That is Newslink Indiana. Join us again at 6:27 tonight for more news, and get local news about local people 24 hours a day at newslinkindiana.com.